There we go. The goal of this call tonight is to share with you a little bit more about what are ketones, how do they work in your body, what are the benefits. We're going to share with you some amazing stories about what this product has done. And then we're also going to get into what are best practices with using ketones so you get the most out of them. And we're going to talk about best ways to get started, get your product at a discount and even free. And we're going to dig in a little bit into what is this community all about? What is it? What does it mean to be part of our community as a prover, and to be just drinking ketones and be supported, but also maybe lock arms with us as well and share this with others. So excited to be with y'all tonight. So we're right in, and we're going to talk about what are ketones first. So this is a packet. If you are brand new, got several new people on here. Awesome. This is a packet of pure therapeutic ketones. They are naturally fermented ketones, which means that they are bioidentical to what your body can naturally produce. So how does it work? You take this simple packet. This is caffeine-free lime thyme. This is one of my favorite flavors. If you are a ketone drinker, drop your favorite flavor in the chat. I'm just going to pour this into about 20 ounces of water. You can do it in whatever amount you like best. Anywhere from 15 to 20 ounces is great. I like it in about 20 ounces. You're going to pour it in there. Simply shake it up. You're going to drink this, and within about an hour, it's going to elevate your blood ketone levels to a state of ketosis in just an hour without having to do a strict keto diet. And it tastes amazing. We've got strawberry peach, blackberry pineapple, heart tart, lime thyme. This is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. So why would you want to do this? Why would you want to have elevated ketone levels and be in a state of ketosis? Before Pruvit introduced naturally fermented ketones that you can drink, there was really only two ways to get your body into a state of ketosis. One of those is with a strict ketogenic diet. So eating very, very low carb, less than typically about 20 grams of carbs, and very, very high fat, moderate protein. And basically when you're doing that, you're starving your brain of glucose or sugar. The other way to do this would be through extended fasting. So when you starve your brain of glucose or sugar, it needs some type of fuel in order to survive, in order to operate at its best. So your body would then burn body fat for fuel, converting that in the liver into ketones, which are going to give your brain that fuel that it needs. When your brain is running on ketones, it's going to have incredible energy. It's going to have amazing mood lift, mental clarity, focus. It might even help you to sleep deeper. It's going to give you great appetite control. It's going to curb your cravings, and it's really going to aid your body in the fat loss process, helping your body to even create its own ketones and get into that fat burning mode more efficiently. So it's an amazing, amazing fuel source for your body. Now, before these came along where you could drink your way into ketosis, doing the ketogenic diet or fasting, that can be really, really challenging, especially over a long period of time. So just about 6 years ago, Pruvit introduced ketones to the market that you can actually drink. And guys, these are, like I said, naturally fermented ketones. We hold 9 patents on the process that produces these ketones. The doctors that helped formulate our ketones worked with the Department of Defense, with Navy SEAL divers initially, helping them with utilizing exogenous ketones to deliver more oxygen to their brain during deep sea dives. And the science behind this is just absolutely amazing. And our company loves to lead with education, educating you on what it means to drink ketones, what it means to have your body in ketosis, and all the incredible benefits beyond just fat loss, which is what a lot of people come into this for. So I have been drinking them for just over 3 years. When I got introduced to it, I was a super tired mom working full time with little babies in childcare. I came home from work just struggling through my evenings. I was never getting any sleep at night. I was staying up through the night with anxiety from my work as a school counselor, being woken up by little kids, and just so tired and not able to really get my confidence back and lose the baby weight after baby number 2. And once I was able to introduce ketones, they became a tool to help me shift into a healthier lifestyle. And I got my joy back. I got my smile back. My energy was lifted. I came home from work just able to be present with my babies and with my children, and that made all the difference for me. On top of that, I was able to lose about 25 pounds of fat after baby number 2 that I hadn't been able to lose, which was amazing. And then I got to have a second transformation with ketones because I ended up getting pregnant with baby number 3. And I drank them throughout my pregnancy and while breastfeeding, and actually had an incredible postpartum experience with ketones as well the second time around. So they have been just an amazing tool for me on my journey. But I have a really special guest on here tonight, and I would love for him to share with you his journey with ketones. His looks different than mine. It's really, really inspiring. So if Greg, if you would like to come off mute, we would love to hear your story.
Hi, everybody. I'm Greg. I'm out here in California. I've been drinking ketones now for a year. And I was a heavy guy. I was at 502 pounds at my heaviest. And before ketones, I just was a guy that was just sluggish. Didn't move very much, not very active, just let myself get away. Just let, life going on, and things happened. And I just blew up and just got unhealthy and became type 2 diabetic and all that. And just figured out that it's time to make a change in my life. So I started doing a keto diet. I didn't really know anything about it. My son said, let's lose some weight. And I'm like, all right, what do we do? And he says, like, low carb. And we just figured it out a little bit, how to eat, and you just make little changes every day. And so I did really well on the keto diet, and I got down to about 350 pounds on my own, just dieting. So I lost about 150 pounds, just doing nothing, no exercise, nothing, just changing the way I eat. And so then, I hit a plateau, and I stalled for about a month. I stalled about 350, and I just seemed like it wouldn't move, and the scale wouldn't move or anything like that. And so, like a lot of people that you hear on Zoom calls or about this ketones that we drink here, and, you find Nick Martinez comes out of your computer somehow, he just like pops out, and there he is, a keto dad, and you're like, huh, what is all this stuff about? So, I just bought it. I took the investment in myself. I figure, they had a different pack. I think I spent like $250 on it. And I'm like, I waste $250 on a lot of other stuff. So why not try it and see if it works for myself? And so I did, and I got it, and I started drinking one a day. And I just was religious to that, drinking one a day. I just made sure, because if you miss one day or you miss 2 days, I mean, you're not getting it all in you. You have to get it going and get the ketones into your system. So that's the one thing I do stress, that people, if you do drink it once a day. Make sure you drink it. And then next thing you know, I got on the scale, I was like 344, and then it was like 330, and it just kept going and going and going. And then I got to where I could start moving, and I went to the high school and just started walking 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps, 6 miles a day. I got up to. And then I was like, you know what? I'm down to like 300 pounds even. And I'm like, January happens. And I'm like, you know what? I could do more. And I started CrossFit, and I started doing CrossFit. So now I'm doing CrossFit 5 days a week, and I'm at 260 pounds, and I wear a size 38 pants and a 1X to 2X shirt. I'm moving into the 1X size now. And I feel amazing. It's changed my life. I mean, it's just, a lot of people know me on here. I've gone through a lot of change in the last 6 months. It's a big roller coaster. And it's just amazing on what you can accomplish if you put your mind to it. And ketones are there for you. The community is there for you. And that's the one best thing about it, is you're not left alone to just drink ketones. It's not like, okay, here they are, thanks for getting ketones, and figure it out. There's tons of groups, as a lot of you guys know, but if you just reach out, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to Melissa, you can there's tons of people to reach out to and get the help that you need. And I'm just glad that Melissa invited me to share tonight with you guys. And yeah, it's just an amazing product, and the journey is just yours for the taking. That's all I have to say. I mean, it's just take it. If you want it, take it.
Awesome. Great. You are amazing. That is why I reached out to you today to have you share your story. I'm so thankful for you. So thank you for being on here and just sharing your heart with us. Look at him, guys. Look at him. Give him some congrats in the chat. Like, he is amazing. Talk about inspirational. So a couple things about Greg's story stand out so much to me. He was doing the keto diet. You don't have to do the keto diet in order to drink ketones. So make sure that you hear that. But he was doing it, and he got to a point where he plateaued, and he needed a tool to help him break through that. And that's what I love about ketones, is they were a tool that helped him not only to kind of boost that fat loss process, but to have the energy to just start moving his body again. He started walking, and then he built up from that, and he started walking further, and now he's doing CrossFit. It's just amazing. So he allowed it to be a tool that helped him make a lifestyle shift, giving him all those amazing benefits along the way. So I would love to hear in the chat as well, if you are already drinking ketones, what is your favorite benefit so far that you have experienced? Is it the energy? Is it the mental clarity? Is it the mood lift? Is it the deeper sleep? Is it the fat loss? Is it muscle preservation? There are so many different things that people get from drinking ketones. Awesome. Fat loss, mood lift. Fantastic. Energy. Yes, energy as a mom. It is huge. Sleep for sure. The sleep was an unexpected benefit for me, and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much, Greg. Appreciate you. A couple other things I just want to touch on is how, if you have ketones in hand right now, maybe you got started with a sample pack from a friend, maybe you got started with a 10-day challenge, which we're going to talk about in a moment, but how do you get the most out of using them? Just like Greg did. How do you have a transformational experience like that? There's a couple key things that you want to keep in mind when you're drinking ketones. And one of them, probably the most important one, is what he said about consistency. You want to be drinking your ketones at least once a day, if not twice a day, possible, consistently. You don't want to skip days. That is so important because you want your body to be able to adapt to using ketones and get really efficient at it. And the longer you drink them, the more consistently you drink them, you're going to see the benefits just keep getting better and better. So that is really important. Another thing that's important is your water intake, making sure you're drinking plenty of water and making sure that your electrolytes are staying in balance. Pruvit has an incredible product called Mitoplex that can help you with your electrolytes. I love to add this to my water or to my ketones when I drink them every single day. It helps keep your electrolytes in balance. It helps keep you hydrated. It also helps with building muscle. It has MitoP2Q in it, which helps with mitochondria production. It is awesome. So if you love your Mito, drop Mito in the chat. I know this is a fan favorite for sure. So that's super important. The other thing, like we said, is diet. And we kind of have a good, better, best approach to this. Good is just start drinking your ketones every single day with what you're already doing and see how it can help you make some shifts, right? See what it can do for you. Better would be maybe try a little bit of intermittent fasting. Maybe try kind of some accidental intermittent fasting is what I call it. You'll find that you're not quite as hungry. So skipping breakfast, waiting to eat till you actually feel hunger, and then aiming for low carb, right? So eating your protein, your healthy vegetables. You can throw some fruit in there, keeping it low carb. You're going to get even better results. And then best would be going really low carb, drinking tons of water, and drinking your ketones twice a day. So that's kind of my best tips for getting started and having really great results along the way. So how do you get started? What's the best place to do that? We have something amazing called a 10-day drink ketones challenge. Drop a 10 in the chat if you started with a 10-day drink ketones challenge. I love this for people who are brand new. This is basically a kit that's going to give you a mixed box of ketones. So you're going to get a variety of flavors. It comes with 5 different flavors inside, 20 packets total. 10 of them are going to be charged with caffeine, and 10 of them are going to be caffeine free. So you can drink it in the morning, first thing, and then you can drink it caffeine free in the afternoon or evening before bed, whatever works best for you. And so this is going to give you a variety. It's really going to give you a chance to really see what the product can do for you. Now, you can drink it twice a day for 10 days, or if you feel like you'd rather stretch this out over 20, you can do that as well. But I encourage you to try doing it twice a day for 10 days so you can get the most out of it. This is $99 for a brand new customer. So if you're like, okay, I'm ready to start my journey like Greg, I'm ready to have this transformation, then go back to the person who invited you to this call, tell them, hey, I think I'd like to get started with that 10-day drink ketones challenge, because this is a great place to start. Okay. The next thing I want to share with you real quick is we have something called a Keto Reboot. And this is really exciting because it's currently available right now. We sell the reboots at the very beginning of the month and then again at the middle of the month. But this is something our community does all together once a month. And I want you to think about this like a reset button for your body or a reset button for your metabolism. That's exactly what this does. This is a 60-hour keto reboot system that's going to help reset you, cleanse your system, detox you so your body can just become a fat burning machine. So you might be sitting there going 60 hours. Is she talking about fasting for 60 hours? Yes, I am talking about fasting for 60 hours, but it is totally possible with this system. It comes with everything in it that you need to feel satisfied, to have incredible energy. If you have done the Keto Reboot before, share your results, your favorite thing about the Reboot system in the chat, and let us know, how was it? This is just a fantastic place to start as well. If you're really wanting to get the best results, maybe break a plateau and jump right in. The reason I wanted to share this with you tonight is because if you buy these two together, you can actually save $10. It's called a Challenge Reboot Bundle. I love encouraging people to start with this because you can start drinking your ketones daily, plus reset your system, and you will be well on your way to your transformation with ketones. So I love that. The next thing I want to share with you real quick is another option for getting started, which is our bundle and save. Right now, for the month of June, you can bundle some products and you can save 22% off your initial order. So if you were to spend over $150, you're automatically going to save 22% on all of that if you sign up for our Smartship program. I'm going to very quickly go into what that is. So you could potentially buy 2 boxes of ketones and save 22%, or buy a box and buy some Mitoplex and save 22% off. That's a great way to start as well. So what is Smartchip? Smartship is basically our customer loyalty program. It's completely free. And all it does is it locks in a 22% off discount for you every single month. What's wonderful is you can change your product. You can add as much to it as you want or as little to it as you want, but you're going to get 22% off every month. Nothing locks you in. It's very easy to click cancel, but there are so many benefits with being on Smartship. So not only the discount every month, every 3 months, you're going to get a free box of product just for being on Smartship that's going to ship with your order. And then also you're going to be eligible to actually start getting your product free. Free. If you love free, type free in the chat. I know I love free. Free tones taste better. I think my experience with free tones is better. It's better for my pocketbook for sure. So if you love free, drop a free in the chat. So if you're sitting here and you're thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, I can't wait to give this a try. I can't wait to start my journey and start feeling better. I need this in my life. But you're also thinking, my mom needs this, or my sister, or my best friend, or my colleague at work. When you order as a customer and you set up your own Smartship, you're going to have something called a referral code. And you can give that referral code to a friend or two. And if they order under you and they choose Smartship, you just need 2 friends that sign up under you on Smartship and you start getting free product every single month. I have been drinking free tones for over 3 years. It has been amazing. And we have tons of people on our team that drink them for free every month as well. So if that's something you want to work toward doing, then lock arms with the person who invited you to this call tonight as well, and they can help you to do that. So there's another part to that though that I want to share, and I want to introduce you to someone really special, because you're sitting here going, well, I definitely with 2 people, but I can probably share it with more than that. Then I have a friend who's going to introduce to you a little bit about what it means to be part of our incredible Pruvit community and how you can take advantage of that. So Coach Becca, if you will come off mute, I want everyone to give Coach Becca a huge congratulations because she had a major life moment happen a couple days ago. She got engaged. So tell her congratulations in the chat. We are so happy for her.
Hey, hi, hello, how are we, everyone? I am fired up. I'm still on cloud 9, on top of the world, on top of the mountain, where my now fiance proposed to me yesterday. I have just been basking in all of its glory, but also I am so excited to be here with all of you who are on here. 91 of us here tonight. Way to go, everyone, for jumping on. Thank you for taking time out of your busy week and your busy schedule to come and hang with us here in this space. This is our community. This is what we get to do, right? This is where friends become, or strangers become friends and friends become family. This is my family. I think I told everyone in my Pruvit family about my engagement before I told my own parents. So it's okay. It's fine. Everybody here knew first, okay? Before everybody in my real family. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so stoked to be here. My story goes like this. When I started Pruvit, I didn't even have a product experience, to be honest with you. I had drank one packet of ketones before. My best friend had thrown across the country. He threw them across the country. He flew across the country from Vegas to New Hampshire and poured a packet of ketones into a bottle for me and shook it up and had me drink it. And I felt great. However, I had a background in fitness and in nutrition. I was a certified personal trainer and sports nutritionist. I was a slave to diet and exercise. And I thought that that was the only way, right? I don't know how many people have ever like felt like you think that diet and exercise is the only way I'm going to be healthy, right? That's the only way, right? And so I didn't believe what was really going on in these packets. And so I watched his journey for 8 months. And then in November of 2018, I used to be a single mom, and I have a house in New Hampshire. And my business, my personal training business, nobody was buying personal training packages. They were buying gifts for their families. They were putting on Christmas. They were going to holiday parties. They were like, I'll start after the new year. Well, my bills do not wait until after the new year. Okay. So I had more money going out than I had coming in, more month at the end of the money. And what ended up happening was I ran out of heating fuel in my house. My son and I could see our breath. And I was like, all right, honey, grab a jacket because I don't know how long it's going to be. Okay. So then I call my best friend because I don't know how I'm going to put heat in my house. I don't know how I'm going to put food on the table. And I definitely don't know how I'm going to do a Christmas for my son. Okay. And so I was like bawling my eyes out. And he said, well, you know what? There's an opportunity here to make money if you want it. And so I don't know if you're on here and you can relate to anything like that. I was a single mom who always had food stamps, welfare to get by. That's all I ever knew. I thought that I had a business. I thought that I knew the right way. And then I found myself in this place of desperation. And so my best friend gave me this opportunity and I want to freely give it to you. There's an opportunity for you to make money here if you want to. If you want it, you can. Okay. And so what happened was he said, all you got to do is be leadable, teachable, coachable, and I will give you the way, I'll give you the tools to build this. Right. And so he did. And so in my first 30 days, I was able to share this conversation with people. And what ended up happening was I was able to make some money and put heating fuel in my house. Okay. Yay. Wicked exciting. But who are we, right? You want to know who we are? We are Pruvit. We are a community of people who are leading, forging a way of better by leading with education. We're $1 billion company, right? And we are open in 28 different countries. We're just getting started, y'all. 28 countries. Drop in the chat if you know how many countries there are. Carrie Wynn, do not say anything, okay? Oh, $1 billion countries that I said. Listen, I'm still on cloud 9, okay? Just do not judge me, Jamie Hill. Stop it. Company. Okay, and so we're forging a movement of better by sharing this product with people, okay? We impact and improve lives physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially through technology and innovation. We're always innovating new products and new ways to share better, okay? And so when you become a part of this community, what do you get? You get a business. You get to start a business here, okay? And what does that look like? You get a legal team that backs you up, right? Which is amazing, okay? Because this day and age, who knows? People will be like, the packet's green. I thought it was gonna come yellow. I don't know, right? So you get a legal team that backs you up. You get research and development with experts, doctors, scientists, researchers who utilize our products and give us their research to use as a tool to share this conversation, right? You get marketing and promotions. We get amazing videos put out about our products, about the different technologies that we have. We have systems that work and that we will work and use. Yes, Rebecca Sellers, scientists. I know you love that kind of stuff. So you get systems that work and are duplicatable, but more importantly, you get this community. Like I said, we become family here. It's nothing like anything I've ever been a part of. we get to do life together. There are so many people on here who I call my family, and that I am so grateful that I'm a part of this community for. I mean, I talked to somebody today and they were like, oh, I'm coming back. Why? Because of the community. Like, yes, ketones are great. They do change our lives. They light our brains up like a Christmas tree. We feel great and we're able to do all the things like superheroes, right? However, it's the community
They're wrapping bacon.
that people continue to come back for. Okay. And so I'm super, super excited to also turn it back over to my friend, Melissa. She's going to share with us a little bit about her business story here. And I can't wait to hear about it.
Hey, thank you so much, Coach Becca. That was so helpful. I appreciate it. You have such a heart for the community, and it's so true. That is what this is all about. So, but my story is kind of similar in a sense. I did get started right as a promoter right out of the gate as well, but I really had zero interest in it. My mom is on here. Go find Susan Park, she'll wave. She can totally attest to this. I wanted nothing to do with sharing ketones. I did not have time. I was a busy mom working full-time as an elementary school counselor. I had 2 little kids. I could not find time to take care of myself, let alone share a product with the world. And I felt like, I can't do sales. I don't know how to do that. So if you can relate, if you're skeptical or you're like, I don't know how I could do that, then raise your hand in the chat. That was me. But what I found was that as soon as I started drinking this product and I started to have this incredible experience, people started to notice it. They started to realize there's something different about her. She's shifting, she's changing. They started asking me what I was doing, and I'd simply carry around the shaker cup and go, it's this amazing drink I'm drinking. I feel incredible. I would connect them with some resources or connect them with the person that got me started, have them get their questions answered. And very quickly, it just started to grow. And the people I shared it with started to share it with other people. And it was really amazing. So within a couple months, I thought to myself, well, maybe I really can do this. That's all this really is simply plugging into the system and sharing what works and sharing my story. And that's all it's really about. So about a year in, I got pregnant with my 3rd baby, with baby Alice. I was still working full time, but I finally had the thought, maybe I could actually stay home. I had never even allowed myself to consider that, dream about that, but it popped into my mind. So I dug in, I decided to work on myself. I decided to plug into the community more, learn and grow, and lock arms with other people who had similar goals that were going to pour into me. And within a few months, I was able to step away from my job, and I was able to replace my income as an elementary school counselor so that I could still provide for my family. And then another year and a half after that would take us to this past December. My husband had been working as a warehouse manager for years, 2nd shift, working 70, 75 hours a week, having no time with his family. He was able to step away from his job in December, and we were able to completely provide for our family through this opportunity. And it has just been such a blessing. And it's not something I ever expected. So whether or not you just want to get your free ketones, your free tones, or maybe you want to share this with a few people and maybe make a little bit of side income so you can put your kids in a camp this summer, or you can pay off some debt or pay off your car. Awesome. You can absolutely do that here. Maybe you do want to replace a part-time income or a full-time income. That is also possible here. There is real money to be made. It is a real business opportunity, truly with very little put into it right out of the gate, right up front. So you can join our community as a promoter for a base annual fee of $49. It's very simple. Or you can come in with the base fee and a promoter pack. So you some product on hand. You don't have to do that, but you do get that product at a discount. The goal of that product is not to have it just sit in your garage or in your closet for you to consume yourself, but it's for you to be able to share that with others. The neat thing is you buy it at a discount, but then you sell it full price. So you make your investment back, plus you start making profit on it. So it's really amazing. It's incredible the profit you can make in a business model like this right out of the gate, and you can start contributing to your family. You can start accomplishing some of those goals right from the get-go. So I'm so thankful that you guys got on this call with us tonight, and you're sitting here
All right, hopefully she is able to come back, but if not, what she was going to say is that we're super grateful that you jumped on this call tonight, And if you are here wondering, okay, there's 3 different types of people who are on this call. Number 1 is somebody roped you into it. Somebody roped you into being here. Oh, here she is. Here, you want to come back on, girl?
Yes, thank you. I'm so sorry. Something happened with my internet. My bad, guys. So number 1, someone's roped you into being here and you're here to be nice. We so appreciate you. So thank you. If you heard something tonight that you feel like you could go and share with someone else, please go share that with them and invite them to come back next week. We would love to pour into them. The second group of people is someone who is sitting here going, I'm ready to give this a try. Like, I'm ready to drink ketones myself and see what this can do for me. So reach out to the person that invited you here tonight. Let them know, hey, I think I want to get started with that 10-day drink ketones challenge, or maybe that ketones challenge and the reboot bundle. I'm ready to jump all in. Or you know what? My husband and I want to do this together. So we want to bundle and save. We want to get some product. We want to drink this for a good 30, 60 days and see what it can do for us. So reach out to that person that invited you and they will get you hooked up with the right link. They will get your order in and they will support you along the way, as well as this community. The third group of people are the ones sitting here going, well, I want free product and I think I would like to talk more about doing this as a business, about making a side income, sharing this with others. So again, reach out to the person who invited you. They will get you plugged into our incredible community. We have more training and more support than you will know what to do with, and you will be loved on. We will welcome you with open arms, and we will be so excited for you to start your journey with us, not only drinking ketones, but also sharing ketones. So I hope this was helpful for you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Please come back, join us again next week. We do this every Wednesday night at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. We would love to have you back. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening and you get started on your journey with ketones. And take care. God bless, guys. Thanks for being here.